Why are generic medicines cost less than the branded ones? Where does this generic medicine came from? Are generic medicines safe for our consumers? And we will be discussing a simple glimpse of India's pharmaceutical companies. I am Dr. Bonus, and for today's video, we will be discussing the importance of generic versus the branded medicines. Why is it important to my patient? Some patients believe that generic medicines are not as effective as the branded ones.
What?
However, when given the less expensive generics, they are more or less likely to stick with their treatment regimen. What are the similarities between the generic and the branded medicines? The active component in both generic and branded name medication are the same. Bioequivalent drug formulation also have the same bioavailability, or the rate and degree of absorption. It is considered that if a generic medication is bioequivalent, it will have the same therapeutic result as the branded ones. This implies that generic medication do not require fresh clinical studies. Same true, the active ingredient in the generic medicine is the same as in the branded ones. The generic medicine has the same strength, dosage, as in the tablet or injectable form, and the route of administration. Either it is oral or topical. The generic medicine is manufactured under the same strict standard as the branded ones. The label is the same as the branded name's medicine, and the generic medicine is bioequivalent to that branded.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Food and Drug Administration approved generic medication function similarly to the branded medications and carry the same clinical benefit and the dangers. A generic drug must be identical to a brand name in terms of dosage, safety, effectiveness, strength, stability, and the quality, as well as how it should be administered. The risks and advantage of generic medicines are identical to those of their branded names counterpart. Pre-approval reviews are rigorously conducted by the Food and Drug Administration to ensure that the generic medication adhere to these standards.
Nice job, team.
Additionally, the FDA inspects manufacturing facilities to make sure that the agency's guidelines on good manufacturing procedures are followed.
Perfect.
The firm that found a new drug would submit an application for patent protection to stop other companies from making and marketing the drug. In order to recoup its investment and turn a profit during a 20-year patent period, the corporation will manufacture and market the medicine under a brand name. Over time, people start to associate this monitor with the substance. However, other businesses are permitted to make a comparable medication once the patent expires. It is the source of medicine of branded and generic names. What is the difference between the branded and the generic drug? Although the active ingredients are the same, the excipients or the inactive ingredient may differ. This is only important in rare cases when the patient has an allergy or sensitivity to one of its excipients. The product may also be slightly different in color, shape, or markings. The biggest difference is cost. Generic medicines are generally less expensive than brand name comparators. The conditions under which medications are produced differ between brand name and generic drugs. While a generic drug is one made using the same active ingredient as the branded ones, a branded medicine refers to the given name by producing its business. Although they will be marketed under various brand names, generic medication will share the same active ingredient as their brand name counterparts. But when it comes to the quality, the active component, generic medications are as effective as the brand names. Why are generic medicine cheaper than the branded ones? The main reason is because that they do not need to duplicate the animal and clinical human trials that is necessary for brand name medications to demonstrate safety and efficacy.
We don't do that here.
Nice.
Generic medications typically cost less than their branded ones. Additionally, several generic versions of the same product are frequently approved. As a result, the market is more competitive, usually leading to cheaper prices. Bottom line is, generic medicines are bioequivalent to the branded ones. They are clinically important in differences in reported clinical trials. Generic drug creates savings that can be redirected elsewhere. India is the world's largest provider of generic drug. As of February of 2022, the country exported pharmaceuticals worth over $22 billion US.
Good job!
In terms of volume, India comprised of 20% of global generic drug export, out of which North America has the largest share. India plays an important role in the global pharmaceutical and vaccine industry.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
It is the largest provider of generic medicines globally. The country has a share of 20% in the global supply of volume and contributes to about 60% of global vaccines.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
India is the world's largest supplier of vaccines like DPT, BCG, and measles.
Okay.
It also has the highest number of US Food and Drug Administered approved plant outside of the USA. The key USP of India pharmaceutical industry is its affordable price and high quality. Because of this, India is also called the pharmacy of the world. Hopefully, you have gained another lesson at our video for today, and I will be leaving you a tagline: eat healthy, live healthy, and live longer. For more information, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos.